This is 7-year-old Ishmael, once a final year pupil of a primary school in Mamu, a village in the outskirts of Buea, capital of the Southwest region. He now lives as an orphan with a good Samaritan who found him stranded after soldiers razed their house, displacing everyone in the village.
My mother abandoned me, my father abandoned me, my grandmother come and take me and take care of me. They burned all of our house. I was sad and angry. So we went to the farm to look something to eat. We went to the farm. There were many people in the farm. We brought the bread. We shared it to all of the farm. My grandfather goes into the house to go and look to the house, take some water. So she made all our things are burned. All documents are burned. My school bag, my school shoe, all my things, my uniform are burned. I'm angry and sad.
Like Ishmael, these women and children are all victims of the deepening crisis rocking the two English-speaking regions of Cameroon. They all had their houses burned down, hence causing them to seek refuge elsewhere.
So we did 13 hours for inside house. Around 2:30 for night, here gone. The holla, only for where I come from. Yes. As that gone the holla, we all we sleep for down. They continue shoot, they shoot about 7 guns. Then they start go, they go. Then for morning time, we woke up, we look place, that military, they don't come again, 3 motor, they pass go the sofa. Then we fear. So we two will come out, go meet up them for bush. We tell them, say guns. So we no sleep. They say they too they be here the gun. So now we should down for the small bread will be whole. We begin divide them for this picking there. So now after they call say we house don't burn.
If we were inside the house, we could have burned all of us. They burned even my school bag, my uniform and my pens, my pen and my book and my uniform and my shoes. And my auntie baby's things that I bought.
This one you see once accommodating over 28 persons. He too saw his house burned down recently. Separatist forces suspected him of aligning his activities to the government of Cameroon and so came overnight and burned down his house as well as his office.
All started on Saturday the 6th of October 2018 when we had a workshop at the National Commission on Human Rights and Freedom to drill us on how we are going to observe the 2018 presidential election. So at that time, we had a group picture, a group photograph outside our office. So it seemed as if some people were passing and seeing us snapping that picture. They took the message back to the village that they saw me in Elekam office collecting 150,000 francs to go out for campaign for the Cameroon People Democratic Movement. So on Sunday, which was the 7th of October 2018, all of us were in the bush as usual due to the massive shooting between the military and the what's called amber fighters. So it was about 8 a.m. that I received a phone call from my nearest neighbor that my house is on flame, and they asked me not to come beside it because it seems as if they are after me. So I sent some people to go and see actually what is happening. So when they came back, they told me that the entire house is down. And before the flaming of my house, I was harboring some 13 internal displaced people from Mamu communities, including pregnant women. So now that the house is burned and all the property is burned, their own properties too are burned, that is why we are outside now begging the national and international community for assistance.
He, however, denies allegations levied against him and blames it on detractors.
I'm very, very innocent about the allegations leveled against me that I went and collected 150,000 francs from the Cameroon People Democratic Movement for campaign. I am very, very innocent. I don't think as a human rights activist I can do that. Yes, automatically my organization is a political organization. I don't do politics as far as my organization is concerned. So what is leveled against me as the allegations is all faulty.
There are over 28 or more persons seeking for refuge in this house, but they don't know what the future holds for them.
Life is not really easy. As from that Sunday, the 7th of October till date, you yourself, I think you have seen the population. Only evacuating the population was not easy. We have to leave the soccer by 8 in the night so that we should move by bush as they were after us, so that people should not see us. So life is not very, very easy. The most essential thing for now is feeding. Water, pipe-borne water. So we always buy water. Daily we can buy water for about 3,000 francs, depending on the number of people you see. Then feeding, then clothing. Just as they want to see dried outside, is gesture from people that they have been given since we came here, and other people have still promised. Other people have promised to bring us some other assistance here. So we are still pleading to people of goodwill.
They say they live in constant fear and trauma amidst further victimization from the warring factions of the restive crisis. And that is how the story goes across the two English-speaking regions of Cameroon. Many have had to run away from their area of residence due to the fierce battle between pro-independence fighters and government forces. Meanwhile, the Global Forum for the Defense of the Less Privileged, a civil society organization based in Boya, has been making tireless efforts to provide basic necessities for the displaced persons.
We are here to carry out a needs assessment of this family that has been internally displaced. Their homes have been burnt, and here we have 2 pregnant women. We also have a lot of kids, and we also have the elderly, who are the most hit as a result of the humanitarian crisis in the northwest and southwest region of Cameroon. So after the need assessment, we are going to come back with our staff to provide the basic necessities for the women, most especially who are pregnant, and one of them is 7 months pregnant, the other one is 8.5 months pregnant. So we are also looking forward to seeing that they put to bed safely. They have support through our Right to Health program, which entails bringing some of the doctors to carry out checkups for free, and also to ensure that the babies that are forthcoming, we can also get some of the materials necessary to take care of the kids.
Going by statistics provided by the Center for Human Rights and Democracy in Africa, the conflict in the Cameroon's 2 English-speaking regions have led to the displacement of well over 500 persons, while over 4,000 deaths have been recorded so far since 2016.